There's no scams. There is absolutely no scams in this country. You know, when you are walking in a market or whatever, and they charge you like 10 times more because you're a tourist or you're a foreigner or whatever, which is an everyday experience if you travel in Morocco. If you've been to Fez, Meknes, Marrakesh, Casablanca, Rabat, all of those, you go to, you know, little souks or little marketplaces, you have to bargain for every single thing, and you better bargain well, or else you get ripped off all the time. So, and here, this simply doesn't exist, at least from our experience. We've been to a ton of stores, we've bought stuff on the street, we've bought bread from a random old guy in the road who didn't speak French at all. He only spoke Arabic, and I actually thought he was overcharging me at first, because, you know, you come with this kind of pre-thing mindset that you're just gonna think that's gonna be scams, because, you know, it's just the way it is in countries like Morocco or Tunisia or Egypt. Forget that in Algeria, that doesn't happen. And finally, number 5. This is also a relative thing. It has its own disadvantage, but I'm going to talk about that when I talk about the advantages of Morocco, which is coming up. And the advantage is very clear. Algeria is safer. It's a safer place. It's a safer country, because there is a lot of police and a lot of military personnel everywhere. I know this obviously can be seen as a disadvantage because of, you know, over security, all that. But we've had experiences that kind of put this a little bit into perspective. I've been with we've met a few police officers in Tlemcen, and they took our passports, and then they were asking us to go with them to a police station. And I was thinking, just like, we're screwed. These guys are just going to ask us for money, and they're not going to give us our passports back. I was just expecting the worst. Again, I was in the country. It was my second day in the country back then, so I was just more on the defensive, I guess. But it turned out that we were just talking for half an hour. I did show one of the officers the pictures I had in my camera. He didn't complain at all. It was fine. I didn't photograph anything sensitive either. So, but in general, the thing is, you are very controlled in Algeria. No matter where you go, if you stay in a hotel, you always have to give your passports to whoever receives you, being it in a fancy hotel like this, which is pretty much the only thing you get in Tahit, or the more humble house that we spent the night the day before, because they always have to report where you are. No matter, and we've had people asking us a ton of times, so where are you going? Where did you come from? Where is your next destination? Where are you gonna stay in the next 3, 4, 5 days? So yeah, there's a lot of control. But the thing is, crime is extremely limited here, and I can tell you stories like when I was in Morocco, I've seen this is unfortunate stuff, but I've seen like people just fighting in the street a few times. And by the way, I saw that like my first day there. When I was in Tangier, I saw that happening like twice, just like that. Tons of drug dealers in the street. In Tangier alone, I was approached like 15 times in one night. I'm not exaggerating. It was just like that. And not only I haven't been approached once since I've been here, I also heard stories that if you actually get caught with drugs here, you just go to jail. That's it. That's the end of it. But I'm seeing that from a positive angle. You can just travel freely as long as you tell them where you